Imagine standing in the heart of ancient Rome, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of one of the most iconic architectural marvels in human history. The Colosseum, its colossal amphitheater, a symbol of the might and ingenuity of the Roman Empire, stands as a testament to a civilization obsessed with power, spectacle, and engineering genius. Today we will embark on an epic journey back nearly 2,000 years to uncover the secrets behind the construction of the Colosseum. The architectural masterpiece that still echoes with the roars of ancient crowds, the clash of gladiators, and the drama of history itself. Our story begins in the tumultuous years following the reign of Emperor Nero, whose infamous rule ended in chaos and destruction. After the Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD, much of the city lay in ruins, and the emperor's extravagant golden house had occupied a massive part of the Palatine Hill, symbolizing decadence and excess. But Nero's successor, Emperor Vespasian, had a different vision, one that would restore Rome's glory, unify its people, and remind them of the empire's enduring strength. His plan was bold: to build a public monument, a grand arena where the people could gather to witness the spectacle of gladiatorial games, wild beast hunts, and theatrical events, all under the open sky. Construction of this monumental arena began around 72 AD, and it was no small feat. The Colosseum, originally called the Flavian Amphitheater, after the Flavian dynasty of emperors, was designed to hold between 50,000 and 80,000 spectators. An engineering challenge unlike any before it. Imagine the scale: a structure nearly 190 meters long, 155 meters wide, and towering almost 50 meters high, made entirely from stone, concrete, and a complex system of vaults and arches that would support thousands of people simultaneously. The first question that comes to mind is, how did the Romans achieve such a grand construction with the technology of their time? The answer lies in their mastery of engineering, the use of advanced building materials, and an army of skilled laborers, many of whom were enslaved people or prisoners of war. The foundations alone were massive, a giant trench filled with concrete and stone to ensure the amphitheater could stand the test of time and the weight of tens of thousands of spectators. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Colosseum's construction was its use of Roman concrete, known as opus cementitium. Unlike modern concrete, Roman concrete included volcanic ash, which gave it extraordinary durability and resistance to cracking. This innovation allowed the builders to create large, stable structures that could withstand earthquakes and centuries of weathering, layered with travertine limestone blocks. The Colosseum's exterior walls rose with a majestic elegance, adorned with 3 levels of arches supported by Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian columns, each telling a story of classical beauty and architectural sophistication. But the Colosseum was more than just stone and concrete. Inside, an intricate network of corridors, staircases, and underground chambers, called the hypogeum, awaited. This underground labyrinth was where gladiators prepared for battle and where wild animals were kept in cages before they were unleashed into the arena. The hypogeum included complex pulley systems and trapdoors that allowed for dramatic entrances, surprise attacks, and a level of spectacle that mesmerized the ancient audience. Imagine the excitement and tension as a lion or a gladiator suddenly appeared on the arena floor, emerging from below with the flick of a cleverly hidden mechanism. The seating arrangement of the Colosseum was also a marvel of social engineering. The Romans designed the amphitheater to reflect the strict social hierarchy of their society. At the very front, closest to the action, sat the emperor and the elite senators, those with the most power and privilege. Further back, the general populace filled the tiers according to their social rank, with the poorest citizens at the very top. The careful planning ensured that everyone had a view of the spectacle, and the sheer volume of entrances and stairways allowed for a quick and orderly flow of tens of thousands of spectators. Of course, the Colosseum's construction was not without controversy and hardship. Slaves and prisoners worked tirelessly, often under brutal conditions, to carve the stones, mix the concrete, and erect the towering walls. The cost of the project was enormous, funded by spoils of war and the resources of a vast empire. Yet, despite the sacrifices, the Colosseum became a unifying symbol, a place where Romans of all classes came together to witness the ultimate dramas of life and death, courage and spectacle. The building was completed in a remarkable 8 years, testament to the incredible organization and expertise of Roman architects and engineers. It opened with a grand ceremony that lasted 100 days, featuring gladiatorial combats, beast hunts, and theatrical performances that celebrated the might of Rome and its ruler. But the Colosseum story didn't end there. Over the centuries, it witnessed battles, earthquakes, and the ebb and flow of empires. It was repurposed as a fortress, a quarry, and eventually a monument revered around the world. Today, it stands not only as a relic of ancient Rome, but as a symbol of human ambition, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of grandeur. As we walk through the ruins of this magnificent arena today, we are not just stepping into the past. We are touching a legacy built on innovation, power, and spectacle that continues to captivate imaginations across the globe. And now, if you're as fascinated by the Colosseum as I am, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on many more incredible journeys through history. Your support helps us bring these epic stories to life. In the next part of our exploration, we will dive deeper into the lives of the gladiators who fought in the arena. The wild animals that roared on the sands, and the dark realities behind the grandeur. Stay tuned, because the Colosseum's story is far from over.